Okay, so I just did this video in Thai. I don't know if I'm being too ambitious doing it in two language, but I do think that things resonate differently, especially when you say things, the language actually matters a lot. So, and since I'm very I really want people to know about this meaning grit program and what peer coaching is, I've decided to do videos in this series in two language. Firstly, so that people can resonate, and secondly, for myself, I think I definitely need to practice expressing myself in Thai, also since I'm graduating and going back. So yeah, disclaimer aside, I wanted to begin this by saying that the series is going to be about me kind of reflecting on my experience in being a peer coach at UCLA. And today I want to start off by telling you guys what exactly is peer coaching, the program itself, and also how I discovered it in the first place. So I wanted to begin by just giving a brief description of what it is, but actually, so briefly, peer coaching is a program where students get matched with a peer mentor like me, and we meet once a week for an hour, and they get to talk about whatever they want during the week, their stressors, their success, their challenges. And what we do is we sit alongside students and help them figure out what do they want to do, what's their goal for the week, and kind of help with that. Some students may come with more I guess heavier issues like depression, mental health, toxic relationships, or even financial issues, which definitely are more urgent, and that we'd approach it differently and we'd refer them to other resources. Basically, usually grit is a place to brainstorm and also collaboratively learn more about yourself and grow as a person. So I'm just gonna leave it as that. In terms of how I came across grit, well, I don't know if you would know unless you're at a public university. It was at a time where I was really having issues adapting to UCLA. I was really stressed out. College wasn't what I thought. I thought it was just gonna be high school. It was gonna be classes would be fine. I'd take 10 clubs. Okay, realistically maybe 5 things: sports, music, and activities, and I'd be fine. Turns out it wasn't. Clubs were really hard to get into. I was rejected from all the a cappella clubs I applied. I didn't really have much friends, so I was eating alone, and classes were really difficult, and it was really impersonal. Professors don't know you by name. Everything was just so new, so hard. So at that really low point, I don't know why I thought it was a great idea for me to go in and apply to be a coach. I think during my search of resources, I found grit, and I thought, look, you can actually go and help others. Don't even know my own logic back then, but fast forward, I walked into the department and I asked about application, and the supervisor told me look, since you're so new and you're interested, why not try be a coachee first, and then you can see whether you like it and whether you want to actually be a coach. I said yes, because why not? And funnily enough, I took it for 3 quarters because it was that good. I really needed a lot of help and definitely learned a lot of tools from grit, which helped me as a person. I know this isn't that personal yet, but I just wanted to share this briefly before I dig deep within the next series of videos on what I learned from grit and things I probably will take with me after the job ends. Super rainy outside and just really cloudy and gray, and I think maybe that's why I'm introspecting a lot, because what else are you to do except studying and think about life when the weather is like this in LA. I know I'm complaining. LA usually we have the good side of the stick in terms of weather. It's usually sunny. Just this winter has been really cold. In here how come you guys are qualified to be a peer coach when you're also a college student? I do have videos planned on this, but I'll just say briefly that we don't deal with heavy issues like depression, financial crises students have. We refer to resources. So we're kind of an intermediary between students and resources. You can think of it that way. So yeah, that's a quick mini explanation that I wanted to share today before signing off. So I'm gonna leave. Also, let me know if you guys have any questions that you want me to address in the videos. I might incorporate them. I already have plans of what I wanted to talk about, but if there's any like specific topics that you guys can bring up, definitely let me know in the comments and I will try address it in the series on my GRIT program, Peer Coaching Reflection. Okay, thanks for watching and I will see you next week.